Hey there, it's Beta Squared, and welcome back to more Super Mario 64 for the N64, obviously. In today's episode, I basically did all 100 coin stars, and I sped up the footage by 400%. You can obviously tell that by me speeding around this whole stage. Now, in the Bob-omb's battlefield, I ran around these little poles, and they give you 5 coins, which not many people actually know about, so... Anyways, I also added all the music, everything's pretty much done on the timeline. I'm just watching it back so I can record my own voice and add it to the mix later. But right now I'm trying to get all these coins in the sky. I'm doing a pretty bad job at it, so... I don't know. It's not till the longer and harder stages that things start getting complicated. I think I decided to give up at some point. In the sky. I don't remember where, but I think I went for red coins after. Oh yeah, this is where I went for red coins. And I keep knocking myself out and about. Now we're on to Womp's Fortress. This is an interesting one. This is probably one of the easier ones, especially in the DS version, because the DS version contains like 190 coins. Oh man, this just looks awesome. Like, looking at it from my perspective, everything on the timeline, everything edited, it just looks flat out amazing. Now, you want to hit those little piranha plants because they do give you 5 blue coins. Not 5 blue coins, but a blue coin that's worth 5 coins. Now I'm heading over to the shortcut and I'm just going to stomp on these swamps that give me enough coins for the star. Next stage, Jolly Roger Bay. Lots of swimming. This might be the longer one. But I basically have to find all these rings because this is one of the stages with the lowest amount of coins, I believe. The lowest. Now, I don't bother going for 1-ups, I take damage quite a few, but blue coins are probably the best thing you can get. 100 coins are not really my favorite, but what can you do? They're part of the game. I have to get them for 100%. Oh man. You will notice the music does change. It's not this song or this track the whole time, or else it'd be bland and boring. I have to mix it up. I do get hurt a lot though. I do make mistakes. Now it's just me thinking about where the hell could these last few coins be. But I think I have a general idea at this point. Because I think the last one is in the clam. And I think I gave up on the clam, actually. Wow. But there's the star of Jolly Roger Bay, and now we're on Cool Cool Mountain. The first thing I do is actually go down the slide, because the slide gives you quite a lot of coins. Way more coins than you actually think. I'm already at 78, and it's only been like... I don't even know how long, to be quite honest. The total length of this video is like 18 minutes and 42 seconds, so that says a lot. I don't know what I'm doing, actually. Oh, yes! I'm trying to go for the, what do you call it? The blue coins. Oh, music switch. Backslash! Anyways, I don't know. That's Cool Cool Mountain. Now we're on to Big Boo's Haunt, which is not hard because there are many boos everywhere and each boo drops a blue coin, which is 5 coins. So I grabbed these two first, obviously. Oops, I touched my mic. That's going to be in the recording, unfortunately. So there's also these books floating around in this little course, but they give 5 coins as well. And obviously, how could I forget the Mr. Eyes, because they give blue coins. See, that ghost had a blue coin, but he dropped it, and I don't know where it went, so I gave up on it, and I decided to go for this little boss instead, but then I ignored it, because obviously I'm only going for the 100 coin stars. Oh man. Where am I going now? I'm going for red coins now. Oh, hi Mr. I. Ooh, I got hurt. I always have trouble on wall kicks here, mainly because of the camera angle in this game. That was the star for Mr. Big Boo's Hunt. Now we're on Hazy Maze Cave, course 6. This one is kind of difficult, but not really. Like, my first instinct is always go for the blue coins. Blue coins will save your day. Now what I do here is I go up for these 5 coins on the amazing exit path, but I actually almost get myself killed. This stage confused me. I ended up going back and forth quite a bit, so there's not much to say for it. Dory helps me out. I swim back. Alrighty. Like, watching me play my own game, or not play my own game, but play a game I've played before, and see how horrible I am at it, makes you really think. It really does. I think I tried to go for those Mr. I blue coins, but I ended up not doing so well, so I decided to just go up for these red coins instead. Where am I going? I tried to go up the other way to see if there was anything there, but there wasn't. So I think I went down for these I don't know what they're actually called. I don't have an official name for them. But I got the star with the bats, and that's the end of Hazy Maze Cave. And now we're in Lethal Lava Land, where the shell is quite helpful. Everything's speeding by really quickly. I almost died to that burning. That would have been very bad for me. But I do regain my health on these red coins, so it's not all that bad. I just keep getting myself burned. I keep running around, hoping for that blue coin. The bullies do not like me. You gotta watch out for that Mr. Box, because that one will kill you. I do often switch to Mario camera view instead, because mainly it's a lot easier to deal with than Lakitu. Now I think I'm heading into the volcano mainly because there's not many coins left on the mainland. So I watch out for that crushy thing, and here is the star of the evening again. Now we're into shifting sandlands, where I don't bother for red coins, but I do bother getting these pokey heads because each pokey does drop 5 coins, which is great. Now I don't think I really cared at this point about getting crushed because I knew I'd get a lot of coins. Ooh. Hopefully Mr. Talon Man doesn't hurt me anyways, or steal my cap, because I don't really remember a lot. I'm just watching myself play this back. I did almost die in here. I almost got like sucked into the quicksand, which would have not been good. Now, there is a blue switch. There's only like 4 red coins, which isn't too bad, but it's not the greatest either. These Goombas, man, they're causing me real problems here. And this quicksand, causing me more problems. Oh man, like watching everything in fast forward at 400% speed makes the coins look like they're flashing in and out of existence, which is not good. I almost got crushed somehow. I don't know how I didn't get crushed, but we're heading for a music change because something is taking its place. Which kind of makes sense. Route 10, if you're interested, from Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon music, and now we're heading into Dire Docks after getting, you know, the star from there. Now, this stage kind of caused me a little bit of pain because there's particularly 5 coins that I could not... I almost got sucked into that black hole that takes you back to the beginning, and I would have not enjoyed that. You'll see it then. You'll see me struggle. Like, especially right here. This is where I struggled. Because the camera angle was not good, and I was desperately trying to get out of there. But after that, I pretty much go for all the blue coins and all the red coins I can possibly get. It's just pretty much a waiting game. I probably should have used more Mario music instead of like a variety of music, but like keeping the variety in music is actually good. Now, this is the part in the game where I was an idiot and I couldn't remember where pretty much any more coins were, because I didn't feel like getting those red coins, but I knew there was enough coins in this stage that was left to get me a star. So I searched around in the main bay, then I went all the way back to like where Bowser's sub was. I ended up finding 5, but I didn't end up finding enough actually. And there are the last coins, which ends up finishing Dire Docks. Now we're on to Snowman's Land, where I immediately kill those wallet guys. And I keep getting hurt by the twirling people. I do have a lot of trouble in this game with the controls, though. I have mentioned that quite a bit in my playthrough so far, if you've been watching. But what I I do get this shell, and I do go for most of the red coins. I think I actually got them all. The camera view did kind of screw me over here, but I did end up going into the igloo, because there is a row of coins that you can particularly use. This row of coins, right here. And I think that's all of the coins in here. I do believe I do come back in here. But that's because I am desperate for coins at that point, because I don't know where any coin is. Yeah, here's the part where I end up going back and frantically search. Somehow there were 5 coins at the very top of the snowman, but I missed them somehow. So I search around and I decide, okay, there's one more Mr. Twirly Man in the little freezing pond. I might as well just go and try and get him. I almost do die, but I end up getting the star in Snowman's Land. Now, I started Wet Dry World on the lowest water speed because I figured I can just teleport to the top and work my way top down, so I do that. I do grab Mr. Purple Man, I throw him away, he dies. I had to change my view to Mario because I thought there were coins up here. I think there were coins in the DS version, but I'm not quite sure. Ooh, okay. Now, I forgot about this music change, to be quite honest. That was different. Something fitting for each stage, but it's kind of too late because the stages end by then. So what I do, I keep saying doo-doo. I don't know why I keep saying doo-doo. But with this is the end of Wet Dry World. And now we're on Tall Mountain. What I begin with is this little block. Make sure that I have enough coins. I do take risks. I tend to take risks. A lot, actually. I thought that was coins, to be quite honest. So what I do is I scale the side of the mountain. I try to go for those coins, but I end up failing. But our best bet was to go to the slide, because there were probably like 60 coins in there. There is a 1-up and a coin at the very beginning. There's a lot of blue coins actually in this stage. And I'm at 93. I don't care about my health again. I'm gonna get enough coins to survive anyways. But I think what I do is I end up killing Purple Man and then getting the coins on the bridge, which ends Tall Mountain. Now I start off Tiny Huge Island small, mainly because if you can ground pound onto the Goombas, you will get 5 coins, or a blue coin at least. Now I believe this stage is like Womp's Fortress, where if you do both sides, like the tiny version and the huge version, there is at least 200 coins. Maybe. I'm not sure, actually. I'm really fighting against the camera. And every time I try to ground pound one of those Goombas, I end up, like, accidentally stomping them and getting a single gold coin, which kind of sucks. But, anyways, I didn't bother going outside of Wiggler's Cave, mainly because I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like getting the blue coin or the 8 red coins was worth it. But now that I'm here, I'm big, I'm a lot safer. I actually do switch back to fight Mr. Piranha because they do give 2 coins each, which is practically useful. And there's the star that is not my star, but I end up going across this bridge and grabbing that coin, which teleports me back. So I get the star, and that ends off Tiny Huge Island. I do end up freezing the clock here, and here is relevant music at the beginning of the stage. Anyways, I ended up freezing time in the clock mainly because it was easier to traverse, and I wouldn't die a horrible death if something moved and I was stuck in its way. But these coins in this stage are a lot easier when time is frozen. I do get flung. That guy does hurt you if you're on the same level. I do have to switch to Mario Vision because mainly Mario Vision, again, is superior. I do have to, I'm at the point in this stage where if I fall, I can fall to my death, and I don't want to fall to my death. So what I end up doing is just making sure that I'm slowly walking across every gap and getting all the 10 coins. And that ends off Tick-Tock Clock, and here's the final stage of Rainbow Ride. I almost said Rainbow Road. That was a mistake. But this one particularly took a lot longer than all the other ones combined, I think. Or not, actually, because that'd be stupid. If it took longer than all of them combined, it'd be like a 30-minute video anyways. I end up getting all the coins on this half of the stage before I decide, okay, let's go to the other half because there's more coins there. I end up actually getting quite a few red coins because they're actually useful on this stage. And this is probably the safest part of the stage. That Bob-omb almost killed me. I do miss a lot of blue coins that could have ended the stage a lot earlier, but I keep saying but a lot. I keep saying things that is awful for my playthrough. Anyways, post-production beta squared is not a good production beta squared because, I don't know. I do take the house hat, mainly because there were 5 coins, but I do take risks, and I long jump over here. I'm basically reiterating every move I'm doing. I did almost fall, but I ended up finding a lot of coins. Now we just have to head for the last 9 coins of this stage, which are somewhere. I don't know where they are. I think they're on a ship. There's only 30 seconds left in this video, wow. Anyways, this is just all the 100 coin stars. We've gotten every 100 coin star, but now we're into this castle, and in the next episode, we're going to be taking on the final boss with the final secret star. So if you've enjoyed, thanks for watching.